words, and I love what I do, but I think eventually the travel, the weekend stuff, something else will come up. Too many things happen to say when I'm 65, this is what I'm going to be doing. I hope I am 65 someday. One thing I'd like to do is I'd like to teach, and that may be difficult considering I didn't graduate college. But if they're willing, some university or high school is willing to teach or hire a teacher that doesn't have a degree, I'm your guy, because I'd like to teach broadcasting. I'd like to kind of give what I know and see, a young person who desperately wants to be a big league announcer improve. I feel like I'm at that point. I had so many things given to me, and just through life experience, and so many things that my dad showed me by example, that I'd like to turn around and give that to others that want to do it. And it's such a popular profession now that I think I could have a lot of fun doing that. Like, this is the offense going out, the defense coming in. The actual computer stuff I put in during the beginning of the week, and then the handwritten stuff is kind of what, by the time I get to Sunday, seems important. It's not real in-depth stuff because I don't like to be dependent on this thing, but it's there if I need it.
How was that meeting the president?
Oh, that was great. He sat down, and one of two things happens. Either the inning goes 1, 2, 3, and it takes 4 seconds, and it's like you didn't even get to ask anything, or that's when all the action happens, and that's when all the action happened. So I felt like we didn't get to cover much, and I said, hey, can you stick around for another half inning? And he goes, let me check. And he turns around. I'm thinking, who does the president have to check with? He's the president.
Right.
But he had to check with somebody to see if he had to go. So obviously he answers to somebody else.
So did he stay or stick around?
He left.
Oh, really?
I think it was his way of going, you know what, I've had enough of this.
Yeah.
So he was being polite. That was nice.
Thanks for watching 3TV. Update your floors with Empire Today's $50 room sale. Buy one room, get floors for all other rooms for just $50 each. So when you buy one room, it's only $50 for laminate in the kitchen, $50 for carpet in the bedroom, and $50 for hardwood in the office. Buy one room and it's $50 for floors in each additional room.
800-588-2300 Empire.
Today. Get installation by Thanksgiving, guaranteed, or it's free.
When it comes to Medicare, you shouldn't have to figure it out alone. With Cigna, you won't have to. We'll help you find the Medicare Advantage plan that's right for you. Call 1-855-657-6580. There's no obligation. At Cigna, we offer plans with no monthly premiums and no primary doctor copays, so you pay less. And we offer medical, prescription drugs, even dental, all in one plan. So you get everything you need to feel secure. Plus, once you enroll, our team will be there to guide you toward better health. Medicare annual enrollment is here. Call Cigna today and let us help you find the Medicare Advantage plan that's right for you. There's no obligation. Call 1-855-657-6580. That's 1-855-657-6580. Cigna. Together, all the way.
It's now the wettest October on record and the 10th wettest month ever. Boy, it certainly came down today. Look at these images of the I-10. This is near 43rd Avenue in West Phoenix. The freeway is flooded because of that rain. The good news here, the water has drained off of the roadway. Still, though, be sure you're being extra careful on the road today.
And take a look at this, some major flooding that happened at 70th Avenue in Thomas. Watch as these cars drive through the standing water, just spewing it into the air.
Check out this drive earlier today on our roads. You can hear that rain coming down. This car's wipers working overtime. I think a lot of people, even though we knew that we were going to get some precipitation, did not think it was just going to rain for hours today.
Well, I know when I was driving it, I was thinking, man, this is really coming down
crazy.
hard. Yeah, it definitely is. We've got a live look outside right now from one of our mobile units driving on I-17. Look at that. Breaks in the clouds, some blue sky coming through. So stark contrast from now to what we saw a few hours ago. So let's go ahead and check in with Mallory. Is there more rain coming tonight?
Yeah, we have the chance for more showers this evening. I know, crazy, right? It seems like October started and it hasn't stopped raining. We have received over 2 inches of rain here in Phoenix today. That is a new daytime record. And as you heard now, the wettest October on record. And those showers still happening statewide right now, even though it has quieted down here in the valley. As we zoom on in, you can see not much going on as far as the valley goes, but we do have a chance for more storms later this evening. We do have a couple of flood advisories. You can see this one goes until 6 o'clock, Carefree, Cave Creek, even Gilbert in on that, as well as another flood warning. This is for places like El Mirage and Chandler, Glendale, Paradise Valley. I also want to give you a look at a larger storm working its way towards Globe. So folks out in Globe, you could definitely see a heavier downpour here in the next couple of minutes. North of us, we're also seeing heavier showers near Payson, Camp Verde, Flagstaff lightening up for the most part, but look at that, maybe even some snow up there in Flagstaff. That would be just the very highest elevations. I'll give you a closer look at all of those rainfall totals coming up.
All right, thanks a lot, Mallory. The wet weather today also put a big damper out at the fair. Right? I know you love the fair, Lindsay.
I do, and
Too
you only have
bad.
a few weeks to enjoy it, so that kind of sucks for people. They even posted on Facebook, this is the first time in recent memory they've closed because of the rain. They are officially closed for the evening. Kim Powell is out there, and Kim, are you seeing any flooding?
Just a little bit on the roadways here and there. Actually, 17th and McDowell just opened up because of the flooding here. But we are all seeing the blue skies and the sun is shining. People are starting to come out here to the State Fair to enjoy the cooler weather this evening, but they're being turned away right here at the gates because no one is allowed past these cones here. The worker at the gate told me that it is completely flooded inside, but they did give it their best out here today. They tried. One worker told us that it started raining this morning and it just never stopped. The water kept rising on the roadways. Finally, at about 3 o'clock this afternoon, the State Fair thanked everyone for braving today's weather, but they are closing for the rest of the evening. They tweeted that this is the first time in recent memory that they've had to close due to weather. And just getting into the parking area has been rough with flooding out on 19th Avenue. Before they closed down, workers said a couple drivers even got stuck in the floodwaters.
Yes, 19th Avenue River, right here. Y'all can see it too. The cars coming up. We done already seen a couple of cars. They have to get their cars towed. So, but it's still coming.
This is the first time I've seen it with all this water flooded like this. It's amazing.
And again, although it looks nice outside right now, the fair is closed for the rest of the evening. The State Fair is planning on reopening tomorrow. For now, live in Phoenix, I'm Kim Powell for Arizona's Family.
Kim, thank you. And this road near 16th Street and Baseline looks more like a river. Just a lot of flooding around the valley today. A viewer sent us this video. Water is everywhere, but some people still deciding to drive through.
And this is 21st Avenue and Thomas, where this video is coming from. A viewer sent this to us as well. The rain coming down hard, water all over the road there. You know, just we love seeing these shots of your neighborhood wherever you are when you send it in.
This is water running through the Pima Wash. A viewer took a hike through South Mountain and caught this video. A lot of our washes in Phoenix and in Scottsdale definitely a little bit overloaded right now.
And it's not all bad news, though. Not for Moose the puppy, at least. He's outside in the backyard. You'd see him trying to lap up some of those drops. I wonder how successful that is. Certainly not an efficient way to drink water, right?
I wish Jules did this, but she's just kind of like scared and barks at the rain. But I always love it when we get these viewer videos of the dogs just trying to lap it up.
Whenever it rains or we have severe weather, if it is safe, we want to see your pictures and videos. So all you have to do is post it on social media, any of the icons you see there, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and just use the hashtag AZFamily.
Easiest way to share it. Of course, you can also get the latest weather forecast and the radar through our AZ Family mobile app. It's free to download from the App Store. We'll send out breaking alerts to you, push alerts on your phone, so you have them immediately whenever weather strikes. All right, people in the Florida Panhandle now are picking up the pieces following Hurricane Michael. More than a dozen people are dead.
And hundreds of thousands are still without power. Natasha Chen reports.
The lives and landscape in parts of the Florida Panhandle have changed forever after Hurricane Michael.
Didn't expect to come back to see a gaping hole in my roof. but at least I have a house. I know some that do not have a house. I lived through Andrew. I just never thought I'd go through this again.
The small beach community east of Panama City, Mexico Beach, is where Michael made landfall just shy of a Category 5. The storm surge there was so high, it bulldozed homes and left a path of destruction. Gail Sweet lost her husband when a tree fell on their home near Greensboro, Florida.
It's one of a kind. So kind to help anybody. Always giving money to people at the stop signs and stuff. Would help anybody.
In another hard-hit area, Panama City, Florida, rescuers are going door to door looking for survivors with the help of search dogs. They're sniffing through what's left of homes. In many cases, it's not much.
A lot of people choose not to leave, and as a result, a lot of people are somewhat unaccounted for right now.
Officials from Florida through the Carolinas and Virginia say the death toll could rise as search crews move through towns and communities leveled by the storm.
In Mexico Beach, Florida, Natasha Chen for Arizona's Family.
We have new details on last night's officer-involved shooting. We now know the suspect was 84 years old. Police tell us they shot and killed Kay Kenneker last night. It happened at a home near Alma School and Warner. Police say they got a call about a suicidal man with a gun, and when officers got there, they say he started shooting. 2 officers returned fire, killing the man. Nobody else was hurt. Phoenix and Glendale firefighters managed to save animals from a house fire. You're looking at photos of a cat being treated with oxygen. I think those are coming up. The fire happened earlier today near 5th Avenue and Union Hills. Firefighters say it was a very hot fire, and when they opened the door, flames from the house just erupted. Firefighters put out the fire. Nobody got hurt. The cause of that one is under investigation.
2 weeks later, this is not my daughter. To not even FaceTime or call anyone to let us know she's alive. I'm a mother. I know my daughter, and this is not JC.
Well, Phoenix mother pleading for help after her daughter left 2 weeks ago and hasn't been home since. 16-year-old JC Taylor is a sophomore at North Canyon High. Her mom, Jamil, says she was last officially seen in Tempe the night she went missing, and that was on September 30th. Phoenix police have created this bulletin, and Jamil says she just wants her daughter to come home safely.
Where is she today? And what's the next step? What do I do to escalate this story? Again, she's 16. She should be in school. She should be home.
Phoenix police tell us this is an active investigation. If you know anything, you should call the missing persons number at the bottom of your screen. That number is 602-534-2121.